Hey, this is Ish. Are you trying to upload your video and it looks like this? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you how to turn your video into this and get rid of those black bars. Or how about this? Or maybe even this. Well, stay tuned because I'm going to show you how to do this in Adobe Premiere Elements 2020. But this method can also work in any video editing software as long as you understand the concept. First though, let's get on the same page. As far as portrait and landscape, there are different uses for each one. On the left is portrait and on the right is landscape. Another way to look at it is vertical and horizontal. Social media is huge, so let me break it down by what social media you use. If you are taking a horizontal video, then the best way to view it will be on YouTube, your computer, your television, or to upload it to Facebook as a post. And you can do the same thing with Instagram as a post. If you're doing a vertical video, then that is more tailored to Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook stories, Instagram stories, and Instagram reels. Woo, that was a lot of social media. From what I understand right now, though, if you post to Facebook, Instagram, or all those other social medias, the vertical videos will publish with no black bars. For YouTube, the Android version of the app hides black borders when the device is held vertically and the video is viewed in full screen. I'm not sure if Apple does the same thing on their YouTube app. I own an Android. Most of these platforms have gotten really good though at adjusting to both types of video. For example, IGTV allows you to upload a vertical video and with an aspect ratio of 9:16 or a horizontal video with an aspect ratio of 16:9. The main thing to note is that if you want to post long form content on YouTube, like you talking for more than 5 minutes, then go with a horizontal video when you record. Everything else, you're good with vertical. I hope that was helpful. If it was, comment below with which video type do you mainly use and what platform are you posting on. You can also support my channel by hitting the like button and subscribe button so you can catch my new videos. Now let's jump right into Adobe Premiere Elements and I'll show you how to convert a video from portrait to landscape. Alright, so as you can see, I'm in Adobe Premiere Elements 2020. I am in expert mode and I already brought the file inside of the project. So I'm going to go to project assets. I'm going to drop the file and bring it down to video 1. So if I click play, you can see right here, there's black lines on the side of the video because of the way I was shot. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to select the video. I'm going to press Control C. I already slid this down. So then I'm going to press Control V. So that's basically copy and paste. So another way to do that is I can select this file. I'm going to go to clip. I'm going to go to edit actually. And as you can see, there's copy. So I'm going to copy it again, slide it down. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to select paste. So Control V. So that's how you copy and paste it. So now I got 3 tracks in here. So what I'm going to do to get rid of the black background is I'm going to take this one that I first copied and I'm going to bring it over here to the top. So now you got 2 tracks right on top of each other. And then the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to right click this and I'm going to select delete audio because I don't need the same audio twice on top of here. I'm going to slide that out of the way. So now how to get rid of the black bars is now I basically have the same video twice, but this video on video track 2 is actually on top of video track 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to video track 1 and I'm going to go over to the side over here and I'm going to go down to edit. And in edit there is applied effects. So I'm going to select applied effects. Then I'm going to go to motion. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale the video in the back up. So I'm going to just slide this over. So as you can see, as I'm sliding it over, you can, if you want, you can put in a predetermined value here. But for right now, just so you can kind of see it, I'm going to slide the video up. So now I've been able to fill in that background with the same video. So the motion and everything will match, but this is going to be this is going to be in the background. And then if you want, you can also adjust the position. So you can drag this video down if you want it to be, if you want a certain part of the video to be highlighted. So as I'm dragging it down, this area of the video is coming more into focus. So you can, I'll play it. I'm gonna render it. I won't let the whole thing, when you render it, that should allow the video to play better. But it'll come out good in the final, and I'll show it in the final. So right now you have that there, but you have two backgrounds. So it will be hard for somebody though with this, can keep it like that, but it can be hard for somebody to focus on the main subject area when you have this going on in the background. So what you want to do is you want to go to Applied Effects, and then there's different ones you can add, but the one I'll look for is blur. So we'll go with the Gaussian blur. So with the Gaussian blur, what you want to do is you want to take it and then you want to drag it over to the second track. So see, this is actually going to blur this background, so that way this becomes more in focus. So I'm actually going to blur this some more. So as you can see, this now is actually coming into focus more. So it's still the same video in the background, but now this is more in focus, and then you don't have that black distracting background. Now this is a full frame or fill-in frame. So as you see, it's playing, the water's playing in the background too, but your eyes are going to focus here because this is not the same level of focus. So it's just going to focus in here, but then you can see the background. So the next thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to take these same two. I'm going to select Shift to select both of them. I'm going to go to Clip Edit. I'm going to go to Copy. I'm going to go to Edit again and Paste. So now I have these same clips in here. So what you can do is you can go in here. I'm going to go Delete and Close Gap. So now there's no space in between them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this clip right here. And now I'm going to scale this one up, because what I'm going to say is I don't want it to be this skinny. You know, this part doesn't need to really be in the shot. So I'm going to actually zoom in or scale in more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale it up to, let's say, 125. So now this is more in focus, but as I look at it, I can say, you know what? I really don't need this part in the shot. So I can actually, let me say, go, it's all based off of personal preference, go up to 150. So now I've taken that same video and I've just scaled in, or you can say zoomed in more. That way this is the more central area, and then there's still no black bars in the background. And that's a more usable video, or better video, because then now the focus is really on this area and the black bars are taken away. So what I'm going to do, I kept this video here. This one is by itself. So another option, a third option that you can do, is just take this video by itself and then just scale it up. The only issue when you're doing this is that it's a smaller, tighter window, and then depending on the camera you use, the quality is going to decrease, because as you're zooming in, if you don't have a really good video, then the quality of the video is going to be decreased. But in the case of this video, the quality is not that bad as you zoom in. So as I zoom in now, and then also you're losing, let me go back to 100. So when you zoom in, I'm losing basically all of this top area and all of this bottom area. I'm going to go back, edit, undo to where I was. But if you know where your subject is and you want to just focus in, you want to scale it up, because this video, it works right now. When I push out the final product, you'll be able to see it better on the screen. But this video right here, it works. If I were just to put it on YouTube or have it, no one would know that this was originally this video beforehand with it scaled up. So that's how you would be able to fill in the frame, be able to change the portrait to the landscape video. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you in Adobe Premiere Elements how to use the guided mode. So the guided mode will do the same thing. This is the quick and dirty method of how to do it in expert mode. Basically, you want to just come in, bring the video in, overlay it with it, copy it, and then overlay it over top the same video, and then scale that up. That way the background will match what's going on in the main frame area. But real quick, if you're on YouTube, I want to show you about a tool that I use. It's called TubeBuddy and why you should check it out. After that, I will explain how to do this in guided mode if you have Adobe Premiere Elements 2020. Are you trying to grow on YouTube? Well, if you're like me, you probably have less than 1,000 subscribers. My channel is really starting to grow though, with more people finding my videos every day, and that's because of TubeBuddy. I recommend you check out TubeBuddy as well. It can provide your channel with a tremendous boost. I did a video on why you need TubeBuddy. It's linked in the top right corner. In that video, I explain why it's a great deal to get the pro license right now if you have less than 1,000 subs. I'll fill you in right now though on what's covered in that video. The reason to get the pro license is TubeBuddy is offering 50% if you have less than 1,000 subs. At $4.50 a month, it's less than I paid for my Grande Caramel Macchiato from Starbucks. If you're interested in TubeBuddy, then download TubeBuddy by using the link displayed on the screen, or you can click the link down in the description. When it opens up, click the red button, install free now. It's an affiliate link, so if you do decide to upgrade in the future, then I'll get a commission for that. But you can install it free now. Even with the free version, it's going to help you. It has definitely helped me, and if you never want to upgrade, you don't have to. But at $4.50 a month, or only $3.60 a month if you do the yearly plan for YouTubers with less than 1,000 subs, it's worth checking out. So now we're in Adobe Premiere Elements 2020 guided mode. So in guided mode, they have of course basics, video adjustments, audio adjustments, and fun edits. But we're going to go to video adjustments, and in video adjustments, you can see there's fill frame. So fill in the black bars at the edge to match your video frame. So let's select that one. So it says fill in the black bars at the edges to match your video frame. So next, what we're going to do is going to add media. So we're going to click a media source to import. So we're going to click files. So now there's two of them because I already originally loaded one in when I did the expert mode. So now it says your media is now stored in a project assets bin. Drag and drop it onto video 1 track in the timeline. So I'm going to drag the video onto track 1. So now it says drag and drop the same media onto video track 2 in the timeline and align it with media on video 1 track. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to drag it back down. So next it says select your media on the video 1 track. So I'm going to select it. Going to select next. Then it says open the applied effects panel. So I'm going to click the applied effects panel. Then it says move the scale slider to increase the value until the black bars are completely filled. Recommend scale value is 300 for vertical portrait and 150 for horizontal landscape media. So I'm going to go with 300. But see, that's still not enough for this one that I have up. So I'm going to have to go up to 350. And even that's still, you still see some black bars. So it all depends on how your video is shot. So in this case, let's try 375. So that takes it right there. So next, it says click effects in the panel on the right. So I'm going to click the effects here. Then it says select the Gaussian blur effect from the blur and sharpen. So I'm going to select Gaussian blur and then drag it onto video 1 track. So drag it on the video 1 track. Use the blurriness slider to adjust the effect. A value of 30 works for the best for most media. So I'm going to select this, take it to 30. Going to select next. It says click the check mark and hit playback to preview your effect. So, and then I'm going to select the check mark. So that's how you do it in guided mode after doing the expert mode. So if you want to see other effects though, it's because you can use different ones. So I'm going to delete the Gaussian blur. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try fast blur. Fast blur is another cool effect that you can use. So fast blur, but then you also got to make sure that so fast blur can really just, if you 50 is probably high, let's go with 35. So if you go with fast blur, that's how fast blur would look. And what I'll do is I will make sure to export these and put them in the video so you can see the samples of what fast blur looks like. So I'm going to copy this one right now though. So this is fast blur. And then this second one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click delete a fast blur. I'm going to show you another effect, ghosting. So ghosting really just kind of ghosts the way the one is behind it. So that's another cool effect. It works better, I believe, for like a person, not in this type of scenario. So if you have like a person in the main shot, then it'll kind of create that kind of ghost effect on it. But again, I'll show that one in the video. So let me again, I'm going to do Control C, click Control V. Let me show another one. And with these top tracks, I'm just going to select all three real quick. And I'm going to select delete audio. So that takes the audio out of there. But I'm going to select this one, go back to effects, take off ghosting. Let's try another effect. Let's see which other ones they have outside of blur and sharpening. Let's do stylize. So let's go to stylize. Let's go to, we'll try noise. Let's see how noise looks. So go to noise. So see, now that's the way the background looks. You say use color noise. And then we'll do one more just for fun. So that's the nice thing about when you take that background out, there's a lot of different effects. Click delete a noise. We'll look up another one. A lot of different effects that you can put to the second. This basically track one. So this is Mosaic. So that kind of gives you that vertical, old school type of blend. So you can tell it's something there. So you may, it just depends on how deep you want to get with it. We can do 185. And then there was one more that I saw here. Replicate strobe light. And I will post all of these so they show up right after I finish this section, that way you can see it. But again, I'm going to go here to this clip. Going to delete the mosaic. Go back to effects. Then I'm going to go to replicate. So again, you got to do the count of how many you want. So really this is doing, we'll do like 10, I guess. Let's see. 6. So let's see how that looks. So you really got 6 different ones going here. Another way to replace the black bars. So that was replicate. I think there was strobe light was the other one I saw. So we'll do another Control V. It's already there, so I don't have to copy it again. So again, I'm going to select this, select delete, and let's do. I think I didn't do strobe light yet. Let's do strobe light. So that gives you a strobe light if you want to blind. I don't want to blind anybody, so let's we'll not do strobe light. We'll do Solarize. So that's what Solarize looks like, and that's probably pretty too high. But those are just a few different options. So once you have that second background, all depends on what's in your main frame or what you're trying to do in the second frame. You can adjust it to see what it looks like. So if you got value out of this video, hit the like button. Definitely hit the subscribe button. I'm planning on doing some more Adobe Premiere Elements 2020 tutorials. So definitely recommend that you check it out. Also leave me a comment below and tell me what you got out of this video. Let me know how you use it. And then if you do use this in one of your YouTube videos, feel free to tag me or drop the link below. I definitely like to see what creative ways you're able to use this video. But right now, recommend that check out the next video and then check out my Adobe Premiere Elements 2020 if you're using that software to be able to do some pretty cool stuff. So my name is Ish, and I challenge you to have a new experience today.